Alrighty, Ryu. We got the band Kingdom Collapse. The song is called Survivor. These guys have 163,000 monthly listeners over here on Spotify, crushing it. These guys are playing Up Havel Fest on July 17th. They're playing Rock Fest July 18th. And shows with Royal Lynn in July, on tour with A Vulture and Savage Hands in August. Let's go. Looks like the guys are doing some cool things. And they have a full-length album called Survivor that drops, I believe that's September 30th, 10/30? Or is that October? I can't remember. One of those fucking months. Let's go. See what these guys got.
How you guys doing? Hey, how are you? Doing all right?
Yeah, it's Canada Day on Wednesday. Am I looking forward to it?
We've been
No.
waiting for the results. It is cancer. It is stage 3. It is treatable, though.
But we've got to move fast, so we're going to schedule surgery.
This is gonna be it. This is way more happier than I thought it was gonna be after that intro.
I know just what it's like to say that everything's been ripped away. I am drowned inside the pain. Yet the sun always comes out again.
Goosebumps.
And I know that it's not the end of me. I will never fall, I will never die, and I will still be standing in the fire. Even through it all, I was made
Sounds like bowling for soup in a way.
Cause I'm a survivor. Cause I'm a survivor.
Ooh, still chilling.
It's like to feel like all these wounds will never heal, and pain's the only thing that's real. Yet the sun always comes out again. Cause this is not the end. I will never fall, I will never die, and I will still be standing in the fire.
I love this melody.
I was made to rise higher and higher, cause I'm a survivor. I know just what it's like to say that everything's been ripped away, cause I am drowned inside the pain. I know just what it's like to feel like all these wounds will never heal, when pain's the only thing that's real. But I will never fall, I will never die, and I will still be standing. And I will still be standing. I will never fall,
They're gonna break down there.
never die, and I will still be standing in the fire. Even through it all, I was made to rise higher and higher, cause I'm a survivor. Cause I'm a survivor.
Damn.
Through it all, I was made to rise higher and higher, cause I'm a survivor.
Wow, that was actually a really good song. I mean, like, yeah, especially from the beginning of that, I was like, oh shit, like we're gonna get, something like really fucking, emotional. And this definitely does have emotion to it. It's just like the poppiness of the like the punk rockness. I'm like, oh shit, like it was a little bit more happier vibes. But I mean, like surviving something like that, like cancer or like whatever you're fighting these days, like it's. It could be a really happy feeling. And I love like the storyline in this video of like how that kind of like played out, the hair getting buzzed in the hospital, almost like not making it. And then at the very end, like just happy and like just loving life. And I feel like just going through something like that. And, I feel like we should all like, pay attention to like what really matters in life as well. Cause like going through something like that with everything that's going on in life, on top of that, bills and freaking medical bills as well. And on top of like taking time off work, like that can be a lot of fucking pressure on a family first and foremost. So like even just coming out on top, you know, being a survivor of something like cancer like that, like that's got to be like the best feeling in the world, and you would like almost like, you know, not take life for granted anymore. You know what I mean? Like it would just be like, you see like how happy he is at the end of all that. And I just really like that. And I feel like we all need to kind of like, you know, when things feel like they're getting hard, it could be definitely a lot worse. And, you know, we should definitely, you know, lean into those happier, smaller moments instead of like chasing all the big stuff that we're always trying to get to the end goal of, you know what I mean? So hell yeah. I mean, I don't know what the story is on these guys. I mean, it didn't really leave too much with me on that and what the story is on this, but it definitely has that emotion to it. I think it's really cool to have like a more of a song like this. I feel like a lot more songs out there are just very like, you know, about just having cancer and stuff like that. Not really the after part of it, like surviving and stuff like that. And like just having a little bit more of a happier tone to it. I like that. And I think a lot of people can relate to that in so many different ways, whether it's, you know, through cancer or whatever they're going through. I think it could be in, you know, just perspective in quite a few different ways. So I like that. That could be super relatable. The only thing downfall, I guess I could say is, yeah, it kind of sounded like the little bit of like a Bowling for Soup or like Sugar Cult kind of like melody in a way. I wanted to say like another band too, but I couldn't think of it. But like that early 2000s, like rock kind of stuff like that had that vibe to it. So I would have liked to hear like a little bit of a different melody flow to that, but it still worked. It was still like a banging, catchy song, and definitely had that emotion tied to it as well. But I can see these guys definitely doing something with like Bowling for Soup or something crazy like that. But you know, these guys definitely have a huge following by the looks of it. Definitely want to check out more of it because that's like my grounded source of music right there. That punk rock, you know, Sugar Cult, Bowling for Soup kind of stuff, and Sum 41, Newfound Glory, all that. So definitely a lot of fun. Good shit. And if this person actually did go through that stuff, hell yeah. Glad you fought through it and, you know, came out positive on the other side. And whoever's listening to that, you know, there's that positivity song that you might need to help lift up your spirits. So definitely share this with somebody. Get on your playlist. Get these guys heard. Let's go. That was sick.